B27 brings you one of the most explosive political stories of 2025, and it could lead to Jill Biden being thrown in federal prison for up to 8 years. Yes, you heard that right. According to a bombshell report by Axios, Jill Biden wasn't just playing First Lady, she was acting as the real President of the United States during Joe Biden's final stretch in office. Axios, a known left leaning outlet, just confirmed what many Americans suspected for years. Joe Biden wasn't calling the shots. Jill Biden and a tight inner circle were. Let that sink in. This wasn't just influence or backroom politics. If the reporting is accurate and DOJ finds sufficient evidence, Jill Biden could be charged with impersonating a federal officer, a felony with a maximum sentence of 3 years. But it gets even worse. If she conspired with others to defraud the United States, that carries another 5 years in prison. That's up to 8 years in a federal penitentiary. And here's where things get truly unconstitutional. If Jill Biden and this group were directing presidential actions while Joe Biden was mentally unfit, they may have violated the 25th Amendment. The law is clear. If a president is incapacitated, power must be officially transferred. That didn't happen. Instead, it was Jill Biden making calls behind the scenes. Axios named the people who were really running things: Mike Donnellan, Steve Ricchetti, Bruce Reed, Anthony Bernal, Annie Tomasini, and yes, Jill Biden herself. They controlled access to Biden, managed his schedule, and filtered everything he said or did. That's not just influence, that's governing by proxy, that's impersonating the presidency. And here's the kicker: Joe Biden handed out pardons like candy at the end of his term, but he forgot one key name: Jill Biden. That's right, no pardon for his own wife. If DOJ decides to prosecute, she's got no legal protection. And guess who's leading the charge? Pam Bondi. She's already hinted at serious investigations. And there's more. Elder abuse is now being alleged against Jill Biden, not by some right-wing outlet, but by Sally Quinn, a liberal columnist from the Washington Post. If these claims hold, Jill Biden could not only face legal consequences, but the legacy of the Biden presidency could be invalidated entirely. Think about that. Every executive order, every military action, every decision made while Joe Biden was unfit could be challenged. You can't run a country with an autopen and a shadow cabinet. That's not just unethical, that's unconstitutional. We're not talking about politics anymore. We're talking about the biggest executive branch scandal since the founding of this country. Watergate? That was child's play compared to this. This is a constitutional meltdown, and it's happening in real time. The American people deserve answers. If Joe Biden was unfit and his wife ran the country, that's not a love story. That's a criminal operation. So now, the question isn't if Jill Biden will be investigated. The question is when the DOJ will act and how deep this cover-up goes. Stay locked in, stay loud, and stay with B27.